has described the bombers as bastards. Well, I'm now joined by Andrew Osborne, the Moscow bureau chief for the Telegraph newspaper. Now, there's a growing insurgency in the North Caucasus. Ingushetia has been hit by a wave of deadly attacks over the last months, yet North Ossetia has largely escaped the violence. How worrying is this attack for the Kremlin?
Yes, that's true, and I think this attack is very worrying for the Kremlin. North Ossetia has, by and large, been fairly peaceful, whereas, as you said, a lot of the other adjacent regions have been really riven by very serious violence. What makes North Ossetia different is that it's largely a Christian region, whereas the other regions like Ingushetia, Chechnya, are largely Muslim regions. But the worst terror attack that has ever taken place there is, of course, the 2004 Beslan school siege, which we all remember. 334 people died, 186 of them children. This is obviously not in the same scale as that, but nonetheless very worrying. I think the Kremlin will want to do everything it can, really, to reassure people that it has the power to stop these kind of things happening in future. These people are, if you like, the people of North Ossetia have traditionally been the Kremlin's allies in the battle against Islamic extremism.
Now, Andrew, Medvedev's colourful language there echoes Putin's, I think it was, we'll trap them in the toilet and wipe them out. What do Russians make of the way that the government's dealing with the insurgency in the North Caucasus?
Well, that's true. I think Mr. Medvedev is, if you like, trying to imitate some of Mr. Putin's famously kind of tough language there. I think, to be honest, this part of Russia is a long way away from the Russian heartland. It's a good 1,000 miles south of Moscow. So, I think Russians, if you like, have become rather inured, rather used to seeing these images on their television screen from the North Caucasus region of southern Russia and not paying all that much attention to it. But I think it's people in the North Caucasus region itself, the region we've been talking about, who will be far more disturbed by this. I think Vladimir Putin, the Prime Minister, he today warned that this was probably designed to stir up ethnic tensions, to stir up tensions between faiths in this region. And I think that's probably what the Islamic radicals are banking on by doing these attacks. So I think, yes, it's very worrying.
All right, thanks very much for that, Andrew Osborne there reporting from